everybody. It's another manic weather day here in New Hampshire. It's like heavy foggish, misty, but it's 40, so that's good. All right, let me get over here. I'm not even sure if this is the appropriate here. Anyways, so at the end of the last video, we found that spot down at the bottom by the river where there was all kinds of stuff in the ground, and I had only stayed 10 minutes because it was the end of the day. Well, when I left, I said I was going to go out a different way, which I did. It took me 20 minutes to get out and across. Now keep in mind, this is a publicly accessible place, and essentially we've been mingling in between two big old farms. And on my way out, walking through, obviously we were coming across lots of stone walls and interesting land textures. Lots of worked land. Piles of stones, somewhat clear. Anyways, we're going to go back down to the river where the stuff was, because that's the objective, to detect that. But I figured I would come back in through somewhat the way I left, take the long way around, and see what's out there. So, here we go. That's the sound of spring. Things coming to life, if you can hear it. We might get up closer and it just stops. Love when all the peepers come alive. Actually sound like birds. A lot of them. Okay, so here we go. This is what I wanted to do, was enter the tail end of this big square. I'm not sure if it's pasture out here, field, you know, long ago stuff. But I was thinking that with the great distance that I walked, could it have potentially been another home site? It's a big distance to where we're going. I mean, yeah, I'm taking the roundabout, but we must know. See, this is what I mean. Way out here. People were working, that's for sure. And last night I was going through old aerial photos to try and see when they logged in here. And basically, the photos go back to like the mid-50s. No major logging, but it looked like the 2009 window. They came in and did a very selective cut, which is good because that means they didn't disrupt all the old ground. You know, we're basically walking in one of the old ruts and heading in the right direction, but at least, you know, you can see up in there it's undisturbed. Alright, up on that little lift there, I just crossed what might be our last wall. I do hear water. I don't think that's our river though. It's like a never-ending farm. I think that's what we'll call it. But it's definitely not getting any better down here. So, you know, what I try to do with you guys is give you the essence of what it's like out here. That's why we explore and I show it to you, but it's painfully obvious when you walk out of a farm into an area like this. It's just lumpy and bad. And let me rewind back to the clip where I walked through the last squared in area. It was absolutely beautiful. You could tell it was worked. But then, you know, this down here, no good. All right, the river is straight onward, so let's make it over there, get to our spot, and start detecting. So I'm sure today we're going to dig a lot of junk. That really is the whole point of it today, is to see what was going on here, because we're at such a weird place in the woods. So my guess, again, Loggers Landing. Who knows? I mean, it could be a dump. Either way, there's lots of things, signals in the ground. Melted lead. Rolled sheet metal with an edge, probably from a tin. I can actually see that one poking out of the ground. Oh, it's large. Oh, that's a root too. That doesn't help. Oh, maybe I'm just pulling on the root. Big iron hook broken off the top. So that's an interesting find. Oh, that's a good signal. Make sure I isolate that properly. '81. Never fails. Washer excitement. Nice and small, tight signal, good numbers. Oh well. Lots of tin from tins, cans. I've dug a lot of it. I'm just sparing you the details because it's been all the same except for the washer excitement. Well, I'm gonna guess loggers. I mean, there's always that outside chance of finding something good in here, but whew, just picking through the canned stuff is brutal. I might actually move along. I think I've satisfied with what I wanted to know. Maybe we'll head back up through the good square that I was walking through and see if we can get lucky finding something up there. So let's move. So keep in mind that the time that you watch is a lot different than my time. I did actually spend quite a bit there, but you can only negotiate with sheet metal and tin for so long before you have to move. Alright, well, I'm up in what were the little fields. I'm up with the birds, and I'm definitely swinging over nail iron every now and then. This is really a roulette wheel of finding stuff. Doesn't sound good, but we'll check it out. Yep. Really old shotgun shell. Can't even see it. Nail. Oh, that's a loud one. Probably ammo. So I've been walking for a long time. I just stepped into another square. There's a wall behind you. It tees off. Big wall. Just lots of them out here. Definitely a big place. Oh, it's actually kind of deep. Oh. Casing, like 5 inches deep. Wow, last one. Because it's crazy. I've been swinging a long time. Just nail iron and nothing else. Now, again, with the nails, sounding crazy or solid, you get in there and nails. Well, that's it. I'm going home. The fog, moisture stuff never burnt off, and it's just raw. All right, well, objective completed. We figured out that was a logger's landing more than likely, and there was nothing there. And I think we're done with this area. It's been good the last couple weeks off and on, but that's it. All right, everybody. See you soon. Enjoy your Not Thursday.